Hello there, my lovely Leos. Welcome to Outer Space Tarot. Thank you for joining today. My name is Eva, and I'm going to go ahead and do a general check-in for you guys, or a general energy check-in, I should say. So I'm going to pull a few cards at a time, see what's going on. This could be regarding love, this could be finances, career. We'll just kind of pull a few cards and go along with it here. When I was tapping into your energy, dear Leo, I was getting the High Priestess, which represents intuition, the unconscious. So I think that you either need to do that, but I'm more getting the feeling of you trusting your intuition lately and listening to your unconscious and reading between the lines of things. Maybe you've been on a little bit of a spiritual journey or something of that sort, but I feel that there are a lot of changes going on in your energy right now. And I feel like you might just be waking up in a sense and really listening to like this inner voice that you have. So let's go ahead and pull some cards for you. Okay, let's see what's going on here, dear Leo. Love my Leos. What's going on for Leo? Let's see. Alrighty. Okay, dear Leo. Wow. This is so funny. I just did a Cancer reading and I pulled 3 cards and I had the Chariot in those cards too. That is so funny. Okay. So, interesting. We have the Chariot, we have the 6 of Cups, and we have the 9 of Wands, okay? So, I think right now, you're going through a tough time with the 9 of Wands and the Chariot. You're kind of over here fighting for something, okay? So, yeah, this Chariot represents like obstacles, overcoming things, but in the end, a mastery. 9 of Wands is like the wounded warrior type of vibe. And sorry, these cards are really different. But yeah, so there's something going on here. And then along with that, you have the 6 of Cups, okay? So the 6 of Cups represents like some type of nostalgia. Could be something from childhood that has been on your mind. And maybe there's something here from the past with the whole concept of your intuition that you're waking up to, right? So maybe you're trying to go through like some type of inner journey and you're working on your childhood trauma, acknowledging things of that sort, kind of realizing like why you do certain things because, you know, they're connected to your childhood. But yeah, I just feel like this journey or something of that sort that you've been going on and you're just getting started. Yeah, we have, this is really cool. We have the Tower here, okay? So it's like, yeah, and the Tower represents an ending, but it's like a shocking ending where you're like, whoa, like this tower just came crashing down. So yeah, it's like you're being woken up out of this slumber that you've been in for, sorry, quite some time. So, yeah, I feel like you're on this like a really big journey. It's like a rug was just pulled out from under you out of nowhere, dear Leo. So, but I think this is a good thing. It's like I said, you're awakening to something right now and you're like, hey, whoa, like all these years and I never put 2 and 2 together, or all these years and I never realized that this relationship is toxic. All these years and I could have been doing this or that and I haven't been. So I think you're just like, you're like, I am ready to wake up, overcome these struggles and obstacles. Yeah, you have the Devil here, okay, in your second group, the Tower and the Devil. That's really interesting. So yeah, you could be saying goodbye to bad habits. There could be somebody that's toxic in your life, and the Devil's not always a bad card. I mean, the devil does represent Capricorn, so this, you could be leaving a Capricorn actually with the Tower, or you're having some type of falling out. I mean, this could be like some type of parental figure. I don't even know if this has to do with a relationship. Sorry, I keep trying to like pull cards and then it doesn't feel quite right yet. But yeah, something is really going on here. I feel like the Tower next to the devil, I mean, those are just some very strong cards to be next to each other, to be perfectly honest. I mean, that just, to me, symbolizes a lot of changes. But yeah, it's like you're leaving something really toxic behind, because like you're so tired of it. And this has been going, I say a possible parental figure because this could be have been going on since childhood here. Okay, yeah, okay, so we have the King of Wands here, and the King of Wands, this one is really cool. Look at this, you guys. Like I really like this card a lot. So yeah, the King of Wands here could be you kind of getting up and leaving this, like I said, toxic energy. And I don't mean to sound repetitive, but yeah, the King of Wands is like taking action, manifestation. And on this King of Wands, like, I don't know, I just love this, but it's like this guy, he's about to go on a journey, and it's like a spiritual journey. You know, this is Anubis. And yeah, I feel like, yes, with the King of Wands, it's like you're taking the reins on something now. Same thing with the Chariot here. I mean, on the original deck, it's usually a guy with the two sphinxes. He, you know, has them, they're pulling him. So yeah, this is you, yeah, waking up, taking action, and like taking control. Fucking Leo, I love this. This is so cool. And I'm sorry for like maybe whatever trauma that you've had to go through in the past, or whatever made you like wake up and realize what's been going on with all of this. But wow, yeah, like you're just like, that's it, I'm done, I'm not playing these games anymore, and you're just really changing things for the better. Being in your Leo energy, you're a leader, right? Like, it's like if you're not, it's almost like you're out of your element in a sense, and not even leading people, but just leading yourself, you know, doing things for yourself. Okay, so wow. Okay, yeah, so for our next set here, these are just really these are really interesting here. Okay, we have the Magician. I'm sorry, no, sorry. This is the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor, to me, yeah, I'm getting like father figure vibes here with the Six of Cups, the Emperor, and you're the King of Wands. So this is so interesting, Leo. We also have, along with the Emperor, we have the Magician. Okay, so I feel like you have like or had a father or a parental figure that was like a magician, but not in a good way. Like, this is like trickster energy, okay? With the Page of Swords here, you know, usually the pages represent like going on a journey, but the Page of Swords is also a card of spying, like internet stalking, stuff like that. Okay, so it's almost like some type of, yeah, like, did you have somebody sabotaging you? Yeah, something here about this energy is just like really often, like, you're just like, that is enough. Enough is enough. I'm done with this, okay? And if this is something to do with the parent, I'm really sorry for that. And I'm a firm believer in, if you have a parent that is fucked up to you, for lack of a better term, I mean, you cut them off. You know, if they're like doing this trickery and like this manipulation to you and stuff like that. Like, that's not okay. I don't care who it is. So yeah, so we have the Seven of Pentacles here. This is like working on something, seeing what works for you, okay? So yeah, you're like going into some type of change here, obviously, with the Tower, Devil, King of Wands. But yeah, there was somebody, Leo, that was just like that, I think pretended to care about you but didn't, and just always manipulated you. And I hate manipulation. It's not okay. That's like my pet peeve. I just don't like it. You know, I'm getting like a vibe of like backhanded compliments, or somebody, like you go out with this person to have a good time and it's like, oh yeah, cool, like let's hang out and have fun, and like this person the whole time is like talking shit to you, but it's like funny, but it's not, because they know they're putting you in a bad mood, but you can't say anything type of vibes. So yeah, and then along with the Seven of Pentacles, you seeing what works, we have death, okay? So it's like you're putting an end to what doesn't work here. Yeah, you have the you have the Tower and you have death in your reading at the same time. And you know, if this reading is not about change, Leo, I don't know what the hell is. So yeah, you're going through definitely some changes, and I feel like with the High Priestess that I was thinking of earlier, like I said, you're like tapping into like your intuition, and you're like coming to this realization like, oh my God, like wait a second, this whole time like I thought this was okay, or this is normal, and you're realizing something is not, and just like you, out of nowhere, it's like it hits you like, wait a second, this isn't okay. Yeah, that's just the energy that I'm getting for you, Leo. So you know, it's kind of like you just had a big revelation recently, and you're like, fuck that shit, I'm taking my power back. Because I mean, we all deserve to be in our power. That's not anybody else's. So, you know, nobody should take away anybody's power. We all have our own power, right? Like, it's ours. So yeah, Leo, this is really it's just really interesting. But I love that you are, you know, taking the lead here with your own life. Yeah, okay. So Seven of Pentacles along with Death and the Knight of Pentacles. Huh. Yeah, I think, yeah, this one's a little bit confusing. Well, let me pull one more card for this. Seven of Pentacles, Death, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is like a slow-moving energy. I think, yeah, you're changing yourself, getting out of this, yeah, Nine of Swords. Yeah, so you are leaving this whole toxic situation, and this toxic, I think, yeah, it's been a slow, I think it's been like a slow realization for you with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the tarot. So maybe like here and there you're like, okay, like this is like not a good thing, but I have to stay in this relationship, whether that's a family thing or, you know, a spouse or whatever. And it's like slowly and slowly you're realizing like, maybe this isn't a good thing. Maybe I shouldn't be putting up with this. But with the Tower that I got earlier, at one point it hit you like a ton of bricks. And so you're knowing with the Seven of Pentacles that this isn't, this relationship or whatever it is, it's not working for you anymore. But with the Nine of Swords, you might be a little bit in your head, because it's still like with the Six of Cups, it's like you've had this person in your life pretty much all your life. So it's kind of like, dang, like, do I really cut this person off? Do I really move the fuck on with my life? Like, am I the drama? Am I the messed up person? And it's like, no, you're not. If you even have to ask yourself that, trust me, you're not the one that's, you're probably not the one that's doing anything wrong here, dear Leo. So it's okay to move on, and I think you're finally realizing that now, okay? So, take it day by day, okay? Like, you don't, when it comes to cutting people off that you've known for a long time, it's not an easy process. It's not just like, okay, I'm done, we're not talking. There's regret, there's like second thoughts about it. So try not to be too in your head. And that's the thing too, yeah, with the Page of Swords, it's like a double-edged sword, right? Because if you continue to associate with this person, or maybe it's your whole family, I don't know, with the Emperor, like that could just represent, yeah, that could represent your whole family. That could be your mom, dad, brother, sister, whatever. So it's like you can either associate with them and feel discontent, keep getting like backhanded compliments, maybe you're like the black sheep of the family, maybe a lot of shit gets talked to you, you have a sibling that's the golden child, something of that sort. I'm just getting like a ton of family vibes here. And it's either associate with them, right, and put up with their shit and just leave feeling depleted and drained of your energy every time you see them. And it's like you have so many people ganging up on you at the same time that it's like you can barely defend yourself. Or you could not, you could choose to not talk to and associate with these people. And yeah, it hurts. And it probably hurts you more than it hurts them, to be perfectly honest. But you can have peace of mind. And, after a while, those feelings of guilt, the Nine of Swords being stuck in your head, like, was that the right thing to do? That goes away. I'll tell you right now, it goes away. So don't be too in your head about it. And yeah, just cut people off. And actually now with this Magician, this whole group here, with the Emperor here, the Magician, and the Page of Swords, I almost feel like maybe you're that Page of Swords energy where you're like, cutting something off. Like this dude, it's the Headless Horseman, right? So it's like, you're like, off with the head, like, bye, I'm not doing this no more. So yeah, Leo, there's just something that I'm really getting family vibes here that is just going on with you right now. And people always say like it's your family, this and that, but my thing is if it doesn't matter if you're family. If you really cared about me, or if somebody cares about somebody, they're not going to make you feel a certain way, right? They're not going to make you feel stupid. They're not going to make you feel like you're less than, okay? It doesn't matter. Like, that doesn't give anybody the right to treat you a certain way. And I'm really getting like this is like immediate family. Like, this isn't your cousin or your uncle. Like, I'm literally getting like this is either your father. Could be your mother too, though. I mean, I can't necessarily attach gender to cards, right? But yeah, this is just, yeah, I don't like this, and it's never too late to start over. Ooh, well, and they're just a whole bunch of cards. Sorry, you guys. I'm not going to take these, but I do have the Page of Swords again right here. I will tell you that, okay? Five of Wands, fighting. Yeah. King of Wands here again in this group. Okay, Leo. So, yeah, this is like double confirmation here. So, yeah, like I'm getting a lot of, with that Five of Wands, I just saw a lot of fighting, but right now I'm shuffling for the final outcome, so I think I'm just going to pull one card, okay, unless I have to clarify it. But yeah, Leo, like, you're tired of the fighting. You're tired of this. Like, some people are relentless and they can always fight, and I feel like you're the type of person that's just like, I'm so tired. Like, you want to defend yourself, but it's like you're tired of defending yourself. You'd rather just not associate with people that make you have to defend yourself, right? Like, what is the point of that? Like, you don't, life is too short to have relationships like that. And oh my gosh, another like double card. Here we go again. Like, third one, Leo, like 9 of Swords. Get out of your head. Okay, get out of your head about it. Like, cut that shit off. It's gonna hurt. It sucks. But it's okay. And don't care about looking like the bad guy. Don't care about looking like the villain. Let people say whatever they want. It doesn't matter, because this is something that you know you need to do it, and it hurts and it sucks, but it has to be done, okay? Like, I'm sorry. Just, I've been through this with like family, friends, significant others, and I'm sorry, it just has to happen sometimes, okay? We can't keep living with relationships that, you know, are somewhat of a bane to our existence, okay? So I'm just gonna say that. And I do want to clarify this 9 of Swords here, okay? Let's see. The Artist. Ooh, Leo. Okay, so the Artist here, this is, I think this is in this specific deck, and from what I remember, it represents the 13th zodiac sign, Ophiuchus. But the Artist here is just basically like paving your own way, and like what a good outcome. Like, you have all this, this other deck I use is a little bit crazy, but like, do you see this? Like, you're going to create your own reality. And yeah, with these past influences here, you weren't able to create your own reality. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're like conforming to whatever this father figure or immediate family thing was. Maybe you're breaking away because you don't want to be in this, whatever, maybe religion. Maybe there's a, you know, your parents or everybody is super into a certain religion, and it's not your thing, and everybody's going to be looking at you sideways after deciding like, hey, this, you know, this isn't for me. But that's okay. Like, it's your life. You have to live life for yourself. You're not bound to like whatever your parents like just because they're your parents. It doesn't work that way. You know, no, you can't ever have a kid expecting like, well, my kid is going to be just like me and they have to like the same religion, and like, no. You are allowed to, excuse me, to do and to be whatever you want. So yeah, you're tired. Oh, you're so tired of like these constraints that have been on you, and you haven't been yourself. And I'm telling you, dear Leo, if this is, you know, in the final outcome here, this is like, it's so good. But yeah, like, if you keep on having people in your ear telling you how you're doing things wrong, or, yeah, now I'm just almost getting like religious vibes too. So maybe you're on a spiritual journey right now. Like, that's why I was thinking of the High Priestess, and that's not coinciding with the rest of your family's values. So, but you don't need to worry about that. Like, it's your life, you know, like, unless you're joining a cult that, sacrifices people or something like that, like, okay, yeah, maybe don't do that. But you know, I keep getting double cards for you, Leo. This is the 5th one. This is the 9 of Wands. This is the wounded warrior here. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm getting over being sick. I really hate that I've been coughing in every video. But yeah, so this is you, 9 of Wands and 9 of Swords, 9-9. What does double 9 mean? I don't know what a double 9 means in tarot, but you might want to look that up, Leo. So yeah, it's just you got to drop that weight, Leo, and, you know, be the artist. And maybe you want to be an actual artist. Maybe you are into painting, or you like to draw, and you want that to be your career because that's what you love to do. And you have people in your ear saying like, no, 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 you have to do this, you have to do that. But we can do anything that we set our minds to, and if we play our cards right, no pun intended, that thing can work out. Okay, so yeah, it's okay. Like, don't be afraid to move forward. You can't live your whole life not doing or being the person you want and just constantly repressing your personality, your needs, your values, that's like, to repress is like one of the worst things you can possibly do. And I mean, it's something I work on. I know, like, I'm a Gemini. I love repressing my emotions because it feels great to not feel certain ways. But, you know, at the end of the day, I know it's like, sometimes it's like, okay, I need to just deal with it and be able to be in my feels. Okay, so, yeah, see, another card for the outcome. We have the Seven of Wands here, and like, you're defending yourself. Like, this is what I said, like, you're so tired of defending yourself. You're done. Like, look at you. Like, you have all these people fighting, and you're like, you don't want to do this anymore. And if you keep associating with these people, or you don't cut these people off, you're just going to keep fighting for no reason, Leo. And I don't like that for you. Like, we all deserve to be happy. We don't need to be miserable and do what other people think that we should do, okay? So, and you might have to always defend yourself in a chance, even if you do cut these people off. Maybe there's like family events that you have to go to and stuff, and you're gonna have to explain yourself, and you know, it's fine. And you know, and if you don't want to fight with people, don't answer that phone call. Don't try to answer and rationalize and explain why you left the house or anything like that. Just don't bother with it, okay? Like, let people say and think what they're gonna say. It's, you know, it's really hard with family. I know it is. And you know, sometimes your family, they'll probably call like your aunt, your uncle. I feel like yawning right now because like I feel tired. Like, this reading is making me yawn. And, oh, you're just so tired, Leo. Like, I'm sorry, that you're going through this. I, like, honestly, I like, empathize with this so much for you. So let's just get, like, one more card for the outcome for you, okay? Because, yeah. And, yeah, just follow your dreams. That's okay to do that. Don't let people tell you that's not okay, all right? So I think once you start doing that and you become yourself, because anybody can be creative and expressive, but I feel like especially like you Leos, you know, you guys are creative people, and you need to be constantly creating something in whatever way that is, okay? So it's okay to create. And look, for your next card here, we have the Three of Cups. So even though you're, there we go. Even though you're leaving these other people behind, you're going to be collaborating. Three of Cups is a card of unity, of coming together with other people. It's a party. It's a party, okay? Like, so yeah, you'll find your tribe. You'll find the people that you feel comfortable around and people that you thrive around, okay? So yeah, sometimes you have to, and this is like so cliche, but sometimes you have to cut things out of your life to make room for other things. When you're carrying the burden, and we have the Nine of Wands twice here, okay? When you're, you know, carrying the burden of people that just have bad energy, that are holding you back, even if you don't think that they're holding you back and they're not straight up like doing it in an obvious way and saying you can't do this, you can't go out, you can't blah blah blah, like they can't physically restrain you from doing things, right? But when you have people in your energy that are constantly telling you what you should do, it is holding you back in ways that like you're not realizing. So especially when it comes to people like this, sorry, I'm getting like tongue-tied here, but yeah, if you want to collaborate with the right people, a lot of the times you're just going to have to cut other people off, especially if they are making you feel like shit all the time. All right, so let me grab a Work Your Light Oracle card here, okay? I feel like this one card might come out called Break the Chain, but we'll see. So, yeah. And see, this really has to do with following your intuition. And it's like, you want to follow your intuition. You know what you want to do. You know what's good for yourself. You know what feels good. And you have people telling you like, no, you can't do that, or you shouldn't do that. But don't listen to other people. Okay, like when we live our lives and conform for other people's sake, it just, like, do you want to be miserable like that? No. Okay. So yeah, like, let's see here. Okay, yeah. Inner temple devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Okay, that card is so, like, do you see that? Like, that's beautiful, you guys. And with this, like, this artist card here, I feel like they're almost, like, very similar. Like, these both look like portals, right? Yeah. Okay. So, in the High Priestess card, she is actually in front of two pillars, right? And that could be considered a portal. And that's kind of what this card here looks like. So, yeah, if you keep following your intuition, following what you want to do, dear Leo, you will enter through that portal. And I'm getting the, oh my gosh, I'm getting the chills again. Because once you enter this, like, portal, this temple, I mean, your life is going to improve so much, and you're going to feel good from, like, your soul, like, just, ooh, I can feel it in my body. Like, you're going to feel so good inside and out, you guys. I'm going to cry. Oh my goodness, Leo. Yeah, so tune into the portal of your heart, Leo, and you're well on your way. I know you are. I know it's a struggle for you, and I'm so sorry. But keep on going. Don't let people hold you back from getting here. Okay? Like, we're not doing that. All right? Yeah. Oh, Leo. Goodness, you guys. I want to just pull one more card for you. Just one more oracle card here. Do I want to do a Monology or another one? Yeah, I'm going to do a Monology really quick. So, I mean, this is so straightforward. There's really nothing else I can say about this, Leo, but other than if you keep going your own way, things will work in your favor, and that's how it usually goes for anybody. And to go off on another tangent here, it's the days are over of that, like, oh, you have to follow in the family business. You have to get a 9-to-5, get something that has a pension, or stuff like that. And when you have people telling you that, it's like, they're probably like a little bit older, and like older people have a lot of wisdom, but it's like things aren't like that anymore. You can go an unconventional route. You can start a YouTube channel. You can be an artist. You can do whatever you want almost nowadays, and somehow, some way or another, get paid for it. Like TikTok live, stuff like that. Like, you don't have to do what is, necessarily ideal. And I feel like this card wanted to come out. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, check this out. Look. Step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone, Leo. Be that artist. Go through that portal, okay? It's going to bring you through that portal, okay? North Node. Step out of your comfort zone, okay? Yeah, and you might want to look up what your North Node is, Leo. Go to Cafe Astrology, enter your birth chart. Check out what your North Node is, because your North Node is the direction you're generally supposed to go in your life that does make you uncomfortable. Your South Node is the opposite, kind of the persona that you want to stay away from. But look this up, Leo. Okay, step out of your comfort zone. Be the artist. Get yourself to this portal here, okay? I'm going to leave your reading at that, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you so much for watching, dear Leo. Bye.